Alright guys, I'm doing something a little weird. Population's not increasing fast enough for my tastes, because I have a lot of space that needs filling now. Like, these are going to take a long time to populate. And once I trade these away, which will be soon, I'm in the process of building this. And this is the only system on this side of the border I'm going to keep, I think. I'll have to keep these two, because they won't have a path, but all of this stuff is going to my vassal. And it'll end here? Pretty sure. So I have a choke point to hold. This base isn't really fortified yet. I'm saving up my alloys to do some reinforcement of my fleet, which I have refitted. It's up to 40k. It's slightly weaker than the first refit I did because I unlocked this new, like, null void beam. I've never seen it before, so I decided to slap it on. It does a lot of shield damage and not much else, so coupling it with things that do damage to armor and no shield damage, and it seems like a pretty good pairing. Oh, right. I made a second cruiser design. This one is all missiles. The other one, it's like a mix, like void beams and plasma cannons and disruptors. Hopefully I get something decent from being psychic soon. I haven't gotten shields or psychic jump drives or anything yet. The only thing I've pulled out of there is a single, like this guy. A psychic avatar. Whoop-dee-freaking-do, you know? Aside from that, this fallen empire up here has gone to war once. You can see their fleet has slightly weakened. Not really enough to worry me. They beat up these guys. Not surprising. The devouring swarm is knocking on their doors over and over again and getting beaten up, and it's not doing anything. This war, somehow, like 10 years of being at 100% war exhaustion, and they still haven't surrendered. And, oh, yeah, they're inferior now, but still superior in economy. Wait until the ring worlds are powered up. Although, it probably won't matter. I'll probably just go to war with them directly, or maybe vassalize these guys if this war ever ends, which I'm not sure it will. But these guys are definitely inferior, which means they are definitely vassalizable, but they have to be at peace first before I can offer subsidiary status. And they'll say no, because that's what they always say 100% of the time, unless they only own one system and are feeling threatened and like you a lot. That's like the only circumstance which they will. So it's just like, hey, be my vassal. No. Okay, then I'll make you my vassal. That's the only reason that exists. So this war may never end. That's fine. These guys, I can't. Oh, I could offer them subsidiary status, but they're so tiny. They're completely worthless. I'm gonna feed my vassal with my territory because I don't need it anymore. Because I am at my empire sprawl limit, and I just want to get rid of these two planets. All of this stuff, not important aside from this black hole. Everything I need will come from here and there. This level 1 black hole thing is going to make 250 minerals, which will more than compensate for losing this planet, which is making 100 minerals. Now I'm going to lose, let's see, 2 gas, 4 crystals, and 2 of those. So I might want to start putting those down on the ring worlds. We'll work on it. I'm not exactly short on those resources. especially the gas. And if need be, I can buy more. I am definitely going to be safe on energy once all these technician jobs are filled. Like, I have so many generator districts to build, it's kind of obscene. And so many food districts. Like, I'm already making so much food. Speaking of... No, get rid of that. I want this. Where are the... Not these guys. They're useless to me now. You. Can I trade with you? I can trade for rare crystals. You don't have your special resources anymore? Like, mutagen. It's right there. Mutagen. Is that just your race now? I guess it is. Well, I mean, I might as well. There's one of each. I could bolster my... I won't need the gases, but I'll take the crystals and the motes. Goodbye. I am making a ridiculous amount of energy. I don't know what you're trading in. Yeah, sure. Spice, you're still... Your dialogue has not changed, even though you no longer trade in the spice. The spice no longer exists. Don't consume the spice. That doesn't exist. Give me these. They will really need to update the dialogue for these guys since they changed how the resources work. Also, I've kind of stopped paying attention to these worlds because, you know, I'm not going to be using them much longer. I'm tempted to demolish the, these because I don't think my vassal is going to have the minerals to support them. Well, actually, he'll have shrubbery. Shrubbery itself can support them. Right? Like, they're... Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. On one of my worlds, I put on population controls. I think it was Bow. Yeah. They have a few jobs open, clerks, but it's, like, when you're up to this many different housing projects, it just can't support anymore. So, yeah. Nothing's growing, everything is static. There's migration, but it's not enough migration to make any population decline, so it's fine. I think this place... I should probably turn on population controls. Oh no, I still have some space. The capital, though. We have a lot of unemployed people at the capital.
Research actualized.
Uh-huh. I don't really know. Sure, let's get some flat cannons. As far as research goes, I've been working, we've got up to that armor. I've been working on hull stuff, mainly. As you can see, we've maxed out missiles. A lot of our ships have a much better hull. And see, not a lot going on. Getting naval capacity and fleet capacity whenever I can. Oh, I got that. I should turn that on. I want my... Yeah, I want my cloned curator scientist to survive as long as possible. I wonder if I can hire a third one. That'd be kind of funny. Like, is it bugged? Was he supposed to die and instead he spawned a second one? No. Nah, I don't need any of that. Let's see. Got that even though I don't have any. Just it was there. Got this. I don't know. I'm probably not going to use it. I just don't have any place to put a market. I have one planet and it's garbage. Nothing really going on there. In physics, I've been trying to get all the battleship weapons so I can change those out as for whatever crisis shows up. Oh yeah, speaking of, I was really tempted to get the bonus damage to crisis, but I didn't. It would probably have been the best move, but I was concerned about population and, you know, being able to support myself once I cut off half my empire to feed my vassal, and I'd be stuck in these systems. So, and also I hadn't done it before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I got Xeno compatibility, so we have more immigration pull and 20% growth speed, and we're going to get half-breeds, which get good traits. Like, they get a mix of all the traits. And I figured it was fine because I have so many freaking species inside of my territory. Look at all these half things that have shown up already. Maybe they were just from other people. Or maybe they just spawned. But nobody breeds with the Indians. They are above you because you all only have residents and they're the only citizens. Fools. I'm pretty sure that's how it's working because nobody has psychic. Also, as you can see, they're all getting the good traits and very few of them are getting negative traits, even though I'm not controlling what traits they get. It's in general they're getting good traits, and they're growing faster. And now that once my empire is split, I'm going to turn my food policy to nutritional plentitude, because this agri-world will definitely support us. It will absolutely feed everybody forever. We're already putting out 150 food, and there are still, like, we could put out 300 food from here just with these 10 farms. It will be just fine. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I'll probably just mix it up. This one I'm planning to make it mostly city. This one's going to be all farm, all energy. And this one's probably even. And this guy's going to live for freaking ever. We got resilient and selected lineages and the technologies to boost lifespan. And he's pretty young, I think. How old are you? You're only 55. Gold Pod here has been around for a while. It's weird that Zarg is only listed once in my leader pool, but he's leading 2 different research sections. Zarg is just extremely talented. Do not question Zarg. I can't assign him a 3rd time, though. I'm not going to mess with Zarg. Zarg leads a very stressed life. A+ contributor. Gonna die of a heart attack at 106. As soon as the black hole thing is done, though, we're splitting off. But I can't afford the mineral. Yeah, sure, give them that. I don't care. I don't want the increased crime. As soon as, I can't afford to drop shrubbery yet. I don't have 113 spare minerals. I have 20 spare minerals. You see the dilemma. Although, you know, there's 50 going away here. So I would not lose as much. I'd be at like -20, which is still... I could easily live that long with how much I have stored away. What are we going to put here? What would be useful for my vassal? I don't really know. I wish I had more information about them and what they're short on. I have a commercial zone. It's not my problem. I just wanted the icon to go away. The unemployment. Gases. Which one is making gas? This is making gas. Let's replace it. We will replace it with something that employs a lot of people. It's like, it's not that I really care about trade. I mean, it's helpful. It's just that it employs like 10 people when it's upgraded, and it only takes 1 crystal to do so. So that's extremely useful. I think I'll put down some of those, though. More alloys. Now, these unemployed people are their own dang fault. Did my population just skyrocket when I took that? Like, did all these people just spawn in? I have 530 people. Look at all those halves. They weren't here before, they're here now. And yet they have 836. And they're still at war. It's going to end in white peace because somehow they will not give up even though they've been at 100% war exhaustion forever. I'm going to beat you up and eat you up, you punk. What are these? Oh, they're probably guarding a guy. Yep, that's the fleet that guards the Gaia world. A non-threat at this point.
Research actualized.
Oh boy. Sure. Just select something to select it. Make the research screen toggle over to the next set of researches for something that might be useful. Market. Can I buy more alloy? I can. Can I sell? I could sell 10,000 food. My goodness. Sure. And we'll buy some alloy so I can finally reinforce. Look at all those ships being built. Battleship and a bunch of cruisers. And this should be two different kinds of cruisers. Unfortunately, my empire cannot support more than 1 Titan. Sad day.